creativity that exists right now. It's going away. It's like the construct that our society is in is one that was built on, you know, just insufficient for growth or sustainability.
Yeah.
And everything about what we are has to change. You
Yeah.
know, in order for everybody to survive, and that's possible. You know.
What? Let me change gears a little bit. What is an experience? It sounds like these are things that you've digested a lot personally that you want to share. Talk about an experience that you've had that made you like really think about some of these things. Like what kind of experiences have you had in the past that have brought you to realize these are the kind of things I want to say?
Well, I think possibly going to a place like Vietnam and seeing people who were, you know, allegedly third world people and poor, and they didn't have, you know, the things they needed and all that. Seeing that they were truly like kind of, yeah, there was material things that they wanted, you know, but at the same time as people, they were much more in tune with who they are and much more happy. And
Austin was saying that in Haiti, the interpersonal relationships were so much stronger.
Right. Austin and I had that. He's had that same experience where it's just like you just see people who are free from like just the constraints of need in a way. You know, it's like they have basic needs, but they don't need the new iPhone, or they don't need a new car, or they don't need, you know, like they don't need the new video game or some shit like that. And you can feel a more spiritual awareness, almost a spiritual connectedness in a place like that. You feel something outside of your everyday stuff.
Yeah.
That's there and working and real and part of it, but you can't grasp it unless you're just, you know, in a state of mind.
Sure. So who would the audience be for a film that you would make that would make people think about these kind of things?
Well, that's my goal, is to make movies. Like, I mean, that's the thing, is like to make movies for everybody, you know. And like, if you go to just be entertained, you're gonna get just entertained. But if you're a person like me who wants some sort of message, you know, or some sort of like something to think about, no matter what kind of movie it is. I mean, that's why I think I like the Avengers, or anything that Joss Whedon does, because he seems to have that mindset of like, you know, of change and growth and evolution, but he puts it into a construct that is marketable.
Yeah.
And that's what I'd like to do. I think people, you know, I think film at times is a wasted medium. It's a really excellent medium for like entertainment and learning, you know. And I think at times it's either just meant to shut you off and take your money, or it's too unaccessible to most people.
Yeah.
Like,
it sounds like, Joss Whedon's a great example. Talk about some other filmmakers that you admire in this way, and some of the goals that you think that some of the things that they've achieved with their movies that you respect.
Yeah. I like Spike Jonze. That guy seems to have a good idea of like who we are as like our inner psyche. You know, it's like and really I like watching his growth. Who else am I willing to watch all the time?
It doesn't even have to be like particularly a director, or even like just a film.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's just a film where one.
Well, I like Chris Nolan a lot. He makes us think, but at the same time, like I always say, it's actually his brother Jonathan. When he writes with Chris,
oh yeah,
that's when you really get the like deep thoughts. Chris is a great director and he's an intuitive guy, but I think his brother is really the one with the philosopher's mind. I don't know. too. Yeah.
Like what? I mean, I don't know. Kind of go back to Joss Whedon and like, what were some of the things that the Avengers movie made you think about that you appreciated it for?
Well, I like.
That's a good example. I feel like.
I like what I like about that is it opens up. See, I think what right now people need is art that will give them something they're comfortable with, something they've always known, but open their minds to new possibilities. Like, for instance, like in this case, the idea that, I mean, and as I said, the idea that everything we've ever known may be going away.
Mm-hmm.